What's up, guys? Mike here, Maximum Results Fitness. 5 in the morning, headed to the gym, and I'm just kind of thinking about something about self-sabotage. All right. Now, we all kind of heard it. We all, hear stories about self-sabotage, but I don't think anyone really looks within and tries to see how they self-sabotage themselves. That's a tough thing. That's a hard pill to swallow. But it's something that I would say that we all do on some level for some things, right? Maybe not everything, but I was reading this Instagram post about this couple. Anyway, the woman or the guy, he got into a really good relationship, a better relationship than he had thought he deserved. And he sabotaged by talking to another girl. And then, the girl found out, so whatever, they made it work. But he started telling me about, or not me, but he posted about a book he had read about your internal thermometer. And it really caught my eye because the way it was explained made total sense, right? We all have this internal thermometer of what we think we deserve. And whatever reason, we think we only deserve a certain amount, right? And once we get into, once our thermometer goes above that line, whether it's success, money, relationship, job, whatever it is, if it's above that line, we have a tendency to think that we don't deserve it, and then we begin to self-sabotage. That's what he was saying. That's what he read in this book. I have to go back and find the name of the book because I'm probably going to order it and read it. But it's really interesting because I've noticed that with some clients, and I've always noticed it with clients over the years, but I never really could put my finger on exactly what it was that these clients were doing. And that's exactly it. I have a lot of clients that come to me with certain goals, and they have this picture in their head, but when it comes time to actually do the actions that get there, they start to do them and start heading towards that goal. And once they get above their internal thermometer, they self-sabotage. And as I'm saying this right now, my mind is starting to think about these clients and being like, holy shit, they really fucking do this. Like, I'm in a daze right now saying these words because I'm thinking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can think of 5 clients off the top of my head right now, like literally not even really thinking about it, but holy shit. And I'm talking about just in personal training self-sabotage. And whatever it is, whatever reason it is, you guys think that you don't deserve to be there. Whatever that thing is that, your mom, told you that you don't have to. I can't even give you a real example of why people put these limits on themselves. It could be something about the way your mom told you that you dressed, or the way you looked in a certain outfit. I'm just literally making things up right now. But for whatever reason, our internal thermometer has a cap on it. And once it goes above that, we don't allow it. We don't like it. We stop it. So we do these dumb fucking things to get in our own way of our own goals that we made, that we said we wanted to do. Because 3 months ago we said, let's do this. Fuck all this stuff. I'm sick and tired of being overweight or looking like this, or these jeans not fitting, or whatever it is. Because we're not comfortable in these jeans or in this black dress or whatever it is, and we don't like it, so we're gonna do something about it. And as soon as we start getting there, as soon as those jeans start feeling a little better, we don't think that we deserve it, so we fuck it up. Then we start texting Mike at fucking 5 a.m. saying that, I'm not gonna make it, or we get in our own head. We let them little voices take over, and we just fucking ruin it. And I don't know, I'm going to read that book, because there's got to be a way to get you guys to overcome these fucking self-sabotage excuses. And the bad thing is I would say 9 out of 10 people don't even realize that they're doing it. So that's what, like, the whole no excuses thing comes from, is like, they're always fucking excuses, whether they're real or not. But now you realize, like, those 9 people that are not aware of it, you're not even aware that you're making the excuses. And that was the whole fucking thing. This whole entire time, no excuses meant, like, I don't care about your fucking excuses, because they're excuses because you're going to self-sabotage. It goes way deeper than me just saying no excuses. It's way fucking deeper than that. I'm making this video at 5:05 in the morning because it's way deeper than that. And listen, I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it in certain aspects of my life, and this isn't just fitness. The key is becoming aware that you do it, and fixing it and undoing it and get it done. You got to start wiping your mind of these fucking limitations that you put on yourself, and realize, like, it sounds so cliche and stupid, but you can do anything when you put your mind to it. But then also you can stop yourself if you put your mind to it. Your mind is taken over. And if your mind puts limitations, you're going to have limitations. If your mind doesn't put limitations, then you won't. I had a friend of mine she told me, write down your 3-month goals. Write them down. Very, very, very specific. And write them down and read them every single morning. And she said, write down your 1-year goals, very specific, things that you want to achieve, accomplish, whatever, just write them down. Very specific. No negativity on there. You can't, like, control someone else. Be realistic. She said, and read those every night before you go to bed, and really truly believe that you're going to achieve these things. And when you write them down like that, and you start to and you read them every morning and every night, it starts to get ingrained in your mind. And it's something that I did 2 months ago. So I got my 3-month ones coming up next month. And you start to eat, sleep, and breathe it. Every single time that I'm doing more things to bring me towards those 3-month goals, I feel it. I feel it while I'm doing it. Like I can see it on the paper where I wrote it, that this is going to be checked off my list on October 22nd. And it's going to feel good in a month from now. Today's September 17th, so I got a little over a month to check all those things off my list. Now, the things that I wrote on my list, they were things that on October 22nd will be done. Not check them off by the time I get there. So, and you can write your own goals however you want them. You can check them off as you go and just make sure they're done by October 22nd. Mine were mostly, by October 22nd, on October 22nd, this is what my life is going to be like. So however you want to do your goals. But she told me these things, and I had never really done goals like that and read them every single day. And I'll tell you what, they fucking work. And some of the most successful people, and especially the successful people that I know and that I train and that I'm friends with, they all write their goals down. Every single one. And my most successful clients, like when they reach their goals in fitness, we all had, me and them, we had specific, measurable, attainable goals that we were going after. And they were always 3 months. It was always 30, 60, 90-day goals kind of stuff. So you got to do that with everything, And that way you don't self-sabotage. That way you keep reading those goals every day and you realize, I'm still going after these goals. I'm still going after your goal. And as soon as you start reaching those goals, you start realizing, like, hey, I'm bigger than my internal thermometer. My internal thermometer is wrong. So I want you to reflect on that, on something that you've been doing your whole life or your adult life or whatever it is, where you think your internal thermometer is, what you think you deserve. And, stop and look and see what kind of self-sabotage you've done in your life and learn from that. Everything that we've done in the past, everything that we fucked up, it's a learning experience. And you learn from it and you grow from it. And realize, like, some of it, or whatever amount of it, is self-sabotage. I have a specific client that, every 3 months she goes on this like hardcore kick of getting back in shape, and then she kind of gets there. She does, and then 3 months she falls off, And then 3 months she gets back on. 3 months she's off. It's just a vicious, gross cycle of self-sabotage. And I'll sit down with her, and we're going to go over her goals. We're going to go over why she feels like she doesn't deserve it. Because I can already tell that she's the main reason why I'm making this video. I can already tell that that's what goes on. And now that I can give it a name, and now that I can point it out and hopefully make her aware that that's what she's doing, and hopefully make her aware that she deserves more, and her internal thermometer is too low, or whatever, however I want to word it, hopefully we can break this cycle. I'll keep you posted on that one. All right, no excuses.